like, share, subscribe. Let me set this stuff up quick. We got all messages showing. Let's do a poll. Why not? Start our poll. Poll should be up. That's who Vegas is saying. That's Vegas's top 4 teams so far this year. Please like, share, subscribe to Nate's Live Talk. Pretty windy. Sorry. Make sure you guys can hear me. Hopefully everyone can hear me. So, got some NBA talk, NBA news. Free agency just started. Right away, teams getting to work. A lot of shit happened already. A lot of stuff. Oh. A lot of stuff happened already. So Paul George signed with the 76ers yesterday. That makes them a better team, obviously. They also signed Eric Gordon and Andre Drummond. So you get a little bit of depth, even though he can't shoot or shoot free throws. They got an extra big man in there that can rebound anyway and play defense. That was a big loss for the 76ers, in my opinion, losing Paul George. Because you never know what's up with Kawhi. Kawhi's on his last leg. They re-signed Harden. But they had to re-sign Harden. So they re-signed Harden and they re-signed Kevin Porter. But they lost Paul George. So what good was that? They gave Harden that deal because he can score points. And they had to sign someone. They had to sign someone after losing Paul George. So they might be one of my biggest losers in this year's off-season so far. None of these contracts can be signed till July 6th, but they're pretty much all done deals. Klay Thompson, he's going to be talking with the Mavericks, Lakers, Clippers, and 76ers. I don't know how the 76ers can afford him. That might have been before they signed Paul George, but if he signs with the Clippers, with the 76ers, and they stay healthy, they could be very dangerous. If they can stay healthy, the 76ers will be a problem. Especially if they land Klay, too. I'm surprised Klay Thompson's getting fucking dealt, to tell you the truth. I didn't think Klay Thompson would get dealt. He's played all 11 years with Golden State, but there's no loyalty in this business, obviously. I don't like seeing guys that played with teams their whole career end up bouncing at the end. It's not my favorite thing to see. Klay's been a huge part of those championships. I don't care what anyone says. He knocked down so many big threes. He played a lot of good defense. He hasn't gotten the recognition he deserves because of KG and because of Steph, but he can play, man. He's got a lot of miles on his legs. I don't know if he can hold up through a whole NBA season. We'll have to see what happens, right? But they're saying he's done in Golden State, it sounds like. A couple news outlets saying he's done. And there's a possible chance of a sign and trade. But the Mavericks would be deadly with him. They lacked three-point shooting in the playoffs. He could go to the Mavericks, Lakers, or Clippers. I see him going to Dallas or LA, Lakers. I don't think the Clippers are a fit. But you never know. But I think the Mavericks and Lakers are going to go after him. And they say that Golden State's going to try to keep him, but I'm not so sure they're not going to pay him what he wants. I don't know if anyone's going to. And he might want to win a ring and call it quits. You know, I don't get mad at these guys for wanting to get paid, especially Klay. Clay's been solid for a long time. I hope he didn't wait too long to get a payday. But I got a feeling he's going to end up in Dallas or with the LA Lakers in a possible sign and trade. Chris Paul was released yesterday. That was a horrible deal. How you doing, guys? I don't understand why they even signed Chris Paul. I thought that was horrible business from day one. I didn't think they needed Chris Paul. He didn't help them much, and obviously. And he had some health problems, but he got released. He got released yesterday, and he signed with San Antonio, a one-year deal. So he finds his way on a roster no matter what most of the time. What's up, you guys? Please like, share, subscribe. We do a lot of sports talk, paranormal talk here. Doing a little NBA talk. Please take our poll. So he finds his way on a roster with Wembanyama. It'll be good to have him around, I'm sure. Jalen Smith signed a 3-year, $27 million deal to go to Indiana. That makes them a better team. So everyone's getting better. Some teams are making some moves to make a run at Boston. I told you guys Harden re-signed 2 years, $70 million. Kevin Porter signed 2 years with the Clippers. But yeah, they had to sign someone after losing Paul George to the 76ers. And if the 76ers stay healthy, watch out. The kid Maxi's good. Very good. He couldn't shoulder the load by himself last year, especially with Embiid hurt. And then earlier this week, we all know, during the draft, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks to Brooklyn for Mikal Bridges. The New York Wildcats, the Villanova Knicks. I don't know what they're going to call them. It's funny. Some rapper made a song saying, go get Bridges, and we'll be the Villanova Knicks. And they ended up doing it. I don't know if the song dropped before they did it, but I saw something like that. There was a rapper that made a song saying, one of the bars in his song was, make a trade, go get Bridges, will be the Villanova Knicks or something. Or we'll win this bitch. I wish I had the name of the song and the rapper, but he spoke it into reality. So that makes the Knicks better. The Magic got a little better too. The Magic are flying under the radar. I think the Magic are going to threaten eventually. They're not as bad as people think. They're really young, but they're not a bad team. And they pushed Cleveland 7 games with a healthy, semi-healthy Donovan Mitchell. He wasn't fully healthy, I don't think, but yeah, they signed Caldwell Pope, so that makes the Nuggets a little weaker, and the Magic definitely get better. They got a guy that won a ring with a lot of playoff experience, a lot of NBA experience. He should help Orlando out a lot. He can score, he can defend. He will help them young guys down there for sure. And the Nuggets definitely lose a piece to the puzzle. We got Vegas's odds right now. Betting odds on next year's NBA championship. Celtics plus 300. Nuggets plus 750. 76ers plus 800. Knicks plus 825. Thunder plus 900. T-Wolves plus 1,000. That's your top 6 teams as far as Vegas is concerned as of today, winning a title. That's why I put the top 4 teams I did for our poll. Please take our poll. What do you guys think about NBA free agency so far? Anyone in the chat want to chime in? 75% say Celtics. 25% say Nuggets. No one said the Sixers or Knicks. Does anyone want to give us their input on free agency this so far? I think Klay Thompson going to the Mavericks makes a lot of sense for both of them. If you can keep him healthy into the playoffs, keep Kyrie's head on his shoulders, he could help them. He would have helped them against Boston. Hi, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Nate's Live Talk. We do a lot of different stuff. I had a blast at the UFC this weekend. We had a good show, and a lot of people came and hung out and talked when we were watching the fights together, and listening to the play-by-play. I had a really good time. Please like, share, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. If you like sports, this is the place to be. I might do a baseball game tonight. We'll see. I think the Astros and Blue Jays are on this afternoon. If I get home in time, I might do that. Just before 4 o'clock. But I think the Clippers lost out on NBA free agency. I thought they had to keep Paul George. I thought it was bad letting him go. He goes to the East. The East has gotten stronger over the last few days. Knicks are going to be good if they stay healthy. They're going to be. They got a bunch of dogs. I don't know if it's enough to beat Boston, but if they have Julius Randle, I think it could be. If you don't have Porzingis just underwent surgery. He's going to be out quite a while, it sounds like. Sounds like he could miss a couple months of the season. I'm a Celtics fan. I say keep him healthy. Wait for the playoffs. Fuck it. Let him get right before the end of the season. Al Horford said he's coming back. They got to sign Derek White. That's going to cost some money, but they got to do it. Tatum's going to get a max deal soon. They got to do it. But I think the Magic won. That was a nice little pickup by the Magic, getting Caldwell Pope. 76ers got stronger if they stay healthy. All these teams that have made moves weren't healthy last year. So it all depends on health. It all depends on health no matter what. We saw that this year big time. The healthiest team kind of won with the best players. It was Boston. Even without Porzingis, they were still better. So there's always some luck involved with sports. Staying healthy. And staying healthy also is you got to give credit to the athletes and the training staff, keeping guys healthy. So it's all stuff to consider. Just a little NBA talk. I've been jonesing for some basketball since it ended. I love basketball. There's a kid that played college basketball very close to here. I want to give a shout out to Devin Carter. Was drafted 13th overall out of Providence College to the Sacramento Kings. He's a dog. He plays good defense. He's got a motor. Shout out to him. He worked his ass off the last few years to improve. He's a dog. He hustles. He's got a big vertical. He brings good energy. He's a good teammate. He was so much fun to watch in college. I hope he has a successful career. So I tip my cap to Devin Carter on getting drafted. I'm going to do some NCAA coverage too. I usually go to quite a few Providence College and Big East basketball games once the season rolls around. But Devin Carter, 13th pick overall. He transferred to Providence, too. He wasn't some big name or highly recruited. You know, it just goes to show you, if you work hard and take advantage of your opportunities, you can end up doing well in life. And I commend him for that. But that's all I got for today with free agency. We'll see what else happens. I might do a baseball game later. Play-by-play watch party. We'll see what happens. I got to run. You guys have a great week. Have a happy Monday. Please like, share, subscribe. Nate's Live Talk. Thank you guys for everyone that has subscribed and showed love. Let's check our poll before we bounce. 80% say Celts. 20% Nuggets. No votes for the Sixers and Knicks. Celtics and Nuggets are still reigning supreme in my book, too. I thought the Nuggets had a down year. Maybe a bad matchup. I don't know. But I thought there would be Nuggets and Celtics. I was wrong. I had the Cavs. Excuse me. The Mavericks. I always screw them two up. I had the Mavericks losing to the Clippers. Boy, was I wrong. I had the Clippers taking them out in the first round in like 7 games. So, you never know what's going to happen. But I'll try and do a baseball game later. Thank you, everyone who subscribed. Keep checking us out. We're going to have more stuff coming. We're still fairly new. I'm doing it with the bare minimum. I'm still having a ball doing it. I love you guys. Have a great day. I got a boogie.